This is what you've saved your lunch money for. To the green at Kokomo. Field off and running, 3 wide, several rows deep at the top, but it's going to be a battle for the race lead, and Justin Grant's going to come out with it here as they make their way into turns 3 and 4. Snyder up to the high side, trying to get a run back by. Grant's going to come around to lead lap number 1. Grant leads, Snyder running in second. You've got CV, Drake, Edwards, and Dason Persley right there in the top 5 here in the opening laps. Up into the top 5 now, rolls last night's feature winner, the 67, looking to make quick work here in that JBL entry. He's going to come around in that 5th spot. Kevin Thomas Jr., Cannon McIntosh at 7, Dason Persley getting shuffled back to 8th. Sarf and Gavin Miller right now running at your top 10. Battle at the top, maybe. Steven Snyder back up around the outside, has a run onto the front straightaway on Justin Grant. Grant working the bottom side of Kokomo through turns 1 and 2. Again, Snyder with a big run as they work into turns 3 and 4. Last season, it was Grant behind the wheel of that RMS Racing entry. This year, it's Steven Snyder Jr., and they are duking it out at the front of the field. Down to the inside goes Snyder across the nose of Grant. The car gets tight, though. You saw him crank the wheels to the left. It went up the racetrack, and Justin Grant holds on to the race lead. Just shy of 0.8 of a second, the difference. Now it's going to be Carlings. Here comes Snyder to the outside. Grant held up, threads the needle on the Bennett's off a turn at number 4 and brings it down to under 0.5 seconds. Snyder lurking around the outside. Justin Grant patiently around the bottom at both ends of the speedway. Continues to be Logan Seavey holding the bronze position right now. Problems, one driver down into the infield. That is Bowie. We stay green as he clears. Back to the top goes the 97, or the 67 rather. Takes it down to the bottom. Pulls a slide through turns 1 and 2. Seavey going to try to counter. Works to his inside. Good battle right now for that 3rd spot. They're still side by side. Up to the top goes the JBL number 67 to the inside. The Indy Power Sport number 57. Wheel to wheel nearly into turns 1 and 2. Seavey up across the nose now. Leaves the bottom side open. Here comes Denny once again. Charge in around the bottom. We'll see if he brings it up the racetrack to steal the line. He does, but right there is Seavey one more time. Takes it to the inside, up across the racetrack, a little bit slower sideways than forward, and that opens the door once again for Jacob Denny to retake the 3rd position. Cross flags displayed, 15 in, 15 to go. It is still Justin Grant in command. Brings it out to nearly 2.5 seconds. 8 laps remain. Problems, look out. Driver was sideways there at the exit of turn number 2. I believe it was Kyle Jones, as that's going to bring the battle for second to fruition here. The 4 Snyder. The 67 of Denny chasing off of the top. Both drivers having to whoa up a little bit for the slower car. Snyder more than Denny. Here comes the 67 down to the inside looking for second. He's got it. So Jacob Denny, 8th to 2nd so far with 6 laps remaining. Question is, does he have enough in the tank to reel in Justin Grant? 2.9 seconds the difference last time as they continue to duke it out for silver here. Putting distance back between himself and the race for second. Oh, caution right in front of the leader. They got one coming to a stop. Right in front of the leaders entering turn number 3. That is the X of Dan Bennett. He'll bring it back to green. Steven Snyder sneaking to the inside. He'll take over second here in the restart. Jacob Denny looks like a left rear tire going down on the JBL number 67. He is still rolling, but he is losing speed and losing positions as they'll come around to 2 to go. Denny round the bottom. The car still rolling, but man, that left rear is just about down to the rim, and she is bouncing violently through turns 1 and 2. As up front, Justin Grant going to come around to the wave of the white flag. 1 to go. Battle for second is on here in the closing lap. To the inside with a slide. Here comes the 57 of Seavey up the racetrack. Snyder back to his inside as they work to the back straightaway. Seavey going to take it down to protect the bottom into turns 3 and 4. Bounces the car, but the double checkered flags are flying, and Justin Grant is a winner at Kokomo, as he will start to climb out of that CB Industries number 87. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the Kokomo Grand Prix, Justin Grant.
Man, what a special start across the board for Justin Grant, who picks up his first USAC NOS Energy Drink National Midget feature win of the 2025 season. As you mentioned, Brian, the first driver to do it across all 3 national divisions, which this early in the season is such an impressive feat. So Justin Grant getting that done early. and a lot of other things to celebrate here as well for CB Industries, putting them in victory lane on night number 2 of the 2025 season. Justin, not only are you the first driver across all 3 USAC National divisions to win during the 2025 season, you just won your first USAC National Midget race at Kokomo Speedway, which has to feel so good. How long has this one been on your list?
Yeah, you know, it's really special winning a midget race here. It feels like it's taken me forever to win one. I've been really close and never been able to get it done. So I can't thank CB Industries. Chad had this thing. Chad had this NOS Energy Drink 87 just absolutely dialed tonight. It was just, I mean, I could just, you know, I could move out in the middle. I could run the bottom. I could do whatever I wanted there, and it was ton of fun to drive. Awesome race car. You know, Chad's got a great team there with CB Industries and all the guys that work on this 87 and our other 2 cars as well. And just super thankful to NOS Energy Drink, Lauren Albano. Everybody that makes it possible for me to drive this 87, and man, I felt so good there. I'm so happy and so looking forward to the rest of this year.
This is such a statement for 2025. Would you call this season your quest for the Triple Crown?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I've been trying for a long time, and I feel like this is the year that I've got everything lined up the way it needs to be lined up, and if there's a year to do it, this is going to be the one. So just try and, you know, take care of myself and keep myself excited, and I've got a lot of people taking a lot of load off of my shoulders this year, and letting me focus on driving race cars and doing my job, and working really hard at focusing on that, not so much on the other stuff. And just again, so grateful for the opportunity to be here. Grateful to Chad and Lauren Albano, NOS Energy Drink, Pristine Auctions, MPV Express, everybody that makes it possible for me to be here racing. And those guys work their tails off, and I'm super thankful for them. My parents are here this weekend, which is cool, and I know my grandma's watching on TV, and so many people that support me. I'm just really grateful. My wife Ashley and the kids out there selling T-shirts, and such great support around me that you know, I feel like winning these races for myself is really cool, but to win it for all the people that believe in me and support me means a lot.
And his dad Tim built the trophy for tonight's Kokomo Grand Prix night number 2. Justin Grant going to pick up the finale of this weekend at Kokomo, and that is his first career USAC NOS Energy Drink National Midget win here at Kokomo Speedway.